Okay, who else hasn't said hi to us so that Kelly can enjoy your great EJ? How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Where are you? Can I see you? There's Win. Hey, Win. EJ, are you putting your camera on or not? No?
Not today.
I guess not. Okay, and Kelly Mack. She's sort of semi in tropical attire. Hey, Kelly. How are you? Hello. Hello. Hey.
All right. As people are coming on, we'll say an official hello. I'm Whitney Bradley. You guys, please excuse me for not having my camera on today. I am in Florida in the rainstorm at my sister-in-law's house, and I have been relegated to the guest room, which is really dark in here. So even if I turn my camera on, you would not be able to see me anyway. I just decided to go with my little profile today. We're excited that you're here. For those of you, I think pretty much everybody's been with us before, but we just ask as a little housekeeping thing that you mute yourself unless you need to speak, and then you can unmute as necessary, and that way it keeps the presentation rolling. And I will turn it over to Carol, who will introduce our host today.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us and for getting into the spirit of things. We love it. Love the outfits, particularly the hats, sunglasses, and the creative thought. As I was getting dressed today myself, I thought, I really look forward to this. Like, I have to have the right cocktail and the right outfit, or I'm just not in the mood. So I'm glad you guys are embracing that concept. And if anybody wants to send me a cocktail recipe, I messed mine up, so I can't really drink today. It was unedible or undrinkable. I have been in love with this particular property since the day they opened their doors, which I would think is probably about 5 years now. Rosalynn, is that about right? Yeah. About 5 years ago? When I first visited it, it was a small resort in the DR that was, all of the accommodations were in the form of private villas. So everybody had big, huge indoor-outdoor bathrooms and the most fragrant sleeping accommodations. They were junior suite size. And that had one of the very first times I'd ever experienced a room diffuser, so they all smelled delicious. And everybody had a plunge pool, but they weren't right on the beach. Everyone was furnished with a golf cart. The property itself sits on a really lovely beach club with a couple of different restaurants and a beautiful stretch of beach, but the accommodations were not on the beach. A couple of years ago, I went back down there and they had converted some of the condominium accommodations into beachfront accommodations. And so now your program can have a choice of private villas with their own plunge pools or beachfront junior suite size, beautiful sleeping rooms. This is a Relais Châteaux property, which means that it is second to none in the food and beverage area. All of you know how much I love Relais Châteaux. I happen to live at a Relais Châteaux property, so very biased about the food and beverage experience there. And I just feel like I'm going to do Rosalynn's job a little, I guess, but there's no reason why every single one of you should be putting incentive programs down here. It's 10 minutes literally through the airport process. After customs, which was also very efficient when I was there, it is 10 minutes from picking up your bag, leaving the parking lot to the gate of the hotel. You do not pass any impoverished neighborhoods or anything unsightly on the way. It's all very manicured. It's a private development. Within steps of the hotel is a beautiful oceanfront golf course. And they also have the most beautiful state-of-the-art equestrian center I've ever seen, plus a great marina. So without giving too much more away, because that's everything there is, I just love this property. It's small, it's intimate, it's got a beautiful beach, and I hope that you will fall in love just like I did. So I'd like to introduce their brand new Director of Sales and Marketing, Rosalynn Castillo.
Well, hi everyone. I really appreciate, Carol. Thank you very much for the introduction. I mean, you really put all the important points out there on how our property is being developed. Yes, we are a new property, kind of 5 years, yes. And we are very happy. I am very excited to be part of the team. I joined October last year. I've been in the luxury market for a very long time. So having been in charge of kind of the direction of this property, It's been amazing. We have a great team. Part of this presentation. So for example, right now I have Mareike Spilner. She is our group's events marketing manager in property. And then we are gonna have soon our chef director also live from Eden Roc, and he is going to be preparing a nice cocktail for you. So right now, what I'm going to talk about, I wanted to share my computer. I'm going to share it with you just a general information really of what are we doing as a Eden Roc post-COVID, because I think it's a very important point now that a lot of people are asking, asking us, how are you getting prepared for COVID? What are the measurements that the property is taking? So I'm going to show you and talk to you kind of in a brief thing how we're going to do. Then we're going to go live to the property, and then Mareike, of course, is going to take over and explain the best that she knows how to do is the events and all the organization that she does when something happens. So she's the one that makes the magic. I'm the one that sends, the deals, and talk to her about that and help her, and then she takes care of everything. So I'm gonna share my computer real quick. Can I share my computer? Yes, I can. Okay, so. Okay, can everybody see my computer?
Yep, we can see it.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna go through this very quick so I don't have to take a lot of your time, and I don't wanna be talking a lot. So, but the main thing is, as Carol mentioned before, we are a Relais Châteaux property. So the food and beverage for us is very, very important, and that's why we have a huge success being an EP property with different options for our restaurants, So this is a beautiful picture of our beach. And again, part of the protocols that we are gonna be implementing as Relais Châteaux, we have to go online with what they send us and really take good measurements for our clients whenever they start arriving. Our arrival, actually, we are gonna be reopening the property July 1st. So we are taking international clients as of July 1st. And of course, we're taking general guidelines now. We're implementing the online check-in. All our rooms, they have iPads. So your clients will have an iPad in the room, and they will be able to really do anything through there, like look at the menus, do the appointments for the spa, make reservations at the different restaurants, or any other request. It will go straight to our concierge. So that is a feature that we'll be now implementing more and more, just to help everyone, in this new normal that we're gonna be living. The airport is very easy. And I know that most of your clients are in Charlotte and in Atlanta. So I know for sure that American Airlines and Delta are actually opening their frequencies starting July 5th from Punta Cana, and every day. So that's great. And I know that some other airlines from the Northeast also doing the same thing. So we're gonna have right now full open international arrivals after July 1st, and we're very excited about that. And also the property and the airport, they're taking the measurements, of course, to keep everybody safe. Part of the new implementations that the airport is doing, they're having these machines now over there that help with the scanning of everybody that goes through immigration, and the arrangements on the buses and the social distancing and all that, which is very, very important for everybody to feel comfortable, especially now, traveling international. I'm sure everybody has a lot of questions about how are they going to be treated when they arrived into the destination. So they will be taking the temperatures at the airport as well. As you know, we are a private property. So we have, just to give you an example, we have 38 private pools on our suites and our ocean fronts. And that's what help us with the privacy for all the clients. And also now, again, for social distancing and people that they don't want to go through the property, they can really ask for, have their own meals bring them to the rooms and all that. This is one of our front desks. This is our front desk by the villas. As you see, it's very space. It has a lot of space, and most of our events are happening here. So because again, we have the space, we don't have that much furniture. So this is a beautiful way to welcome our clients, and we provide a personal concierge. And now we're gonna have personal concierge and also the digital part, that if someone wants to do a pre-check-in online, sorry, or use their devices to send us information, they will be able to do so. Let me see. Okay, so this is a map of how our suites are located. So we do have our suites on the top of the hill. All these suites here, they all have their own private pool. They go from a luxury junior suite to a 4-bedroom villas. Again, with their own private pool. They're all, the higher categories, they do have a private butler because we have full kitchens. And everyone here gets their own golf carts. So also, again, it gives you the chance to go around and move more privately if you want to. And then we also have our beachfront suites with our over here, everyone facing the beach. There are only 4 buildings. They are great also with full kitchens. We have a 2 and a 1-bedroom suites. Or we can also, we had people that they come for a party or, you know, events like that, and we can really like do like a mini buyout in one of these buildings. So it's very easy for us to separate. It's just a case that a request comes up like that. And then we have our oceanfront bungalows, which are more for honeymooners and weddings. We usually use this. Again, you know, you have your private pool, and it's a 1 and 2-bedroom suites accommodations as well at the bungalows. So our suites, as you see here, this is how the suites are laying out at the property. They all have their own private terrace, their own private pool. You have a small gazebo out there, so you can really do a barbecue if you want, or any other things that the clients would love to have. So we have the space just for them. Every single unit has their own air conditioning. So again, it will be clean for everyone to be here and safe in this case. 2, 3, 4-bedroom villas. This is how the setups are. So here, for example, this is our picture of our 4-bedroom villas. You can fit up to 10 people here. Multi-generation family can easily go in here. You have a full kitchen. You have these beautiful big outdoor settings as well. So if you want to have, let's say they can have their own private mini get together or celebration, and they want to do it at their villa, we can do that as well. And then these are the beachfront suites. So these are the ones that they were on the buildings by the beach. There are also 1 and 2-bedroom beachfront suites, and they all come with a full kitchen, a full dining room, and a living room. And of course, 2 bathrooms in the case of 2-bedroom suites. This is our beach club. Our beach club also has the accommodations for everyone. Again, implementation of social distancing, it will not be a problem. As you see here, we already kind of have the setup that way, so everybody feels comfortable. Our pool areas, we also have 2 pools. We have one here at the beach, and we also have one on the main building. They're not as crowded because again, we have 38 private pools, so really is, even the hotel is full. You don't feel like there's this full because the pools are not that full anyway. Our restaurants, as you know, we are part of Relais Châteaux, so we have beautiful restaurants. The setups are indoors and outdoor setups for all our restaurants. This is the one by the beach, which again, most of our events also happen in this area because it's close to the beach. Our bars and all the outdoor seating that we're gonna have, they're also gonna be spaced out and follow the regulations of social distancing. Our spas as well, we have a spa, but again, we do have outdoor space, and most of the services that we are gonna do through the spa in regards to the fitness and the spa services, most of them we will be doing them outdoors to help with the social distancing. Again, Cap Cana is a destination by itself. I will say it's a gated community. So everybody that goes through the gate is either lives in Cap Cana or is going to stay at Eden Roc or at other properties that we have around. So it's going to be also, they're going to be checking them in at the gate, which I know. and they're going to restrict again, just for locals in Cap Cana to go to different restaurants and all the public areas that we have in the Cap Cana area. We also have other different adventures. Places to do activities. I know Carol was mentioning about the equestrian center. The equestrian center is also a part of one of the, sorry, I have a problem with my presentation. Okay, so the equestrian center is part of the, is a part of the Cap Cana area that we do some events as well. We have our Punta Espada golf course that is next door to us. So we can also do any groups there. Sorry, I'm having a problem with my computer. I apologize. And then this is, again, Eden Roc. If you have any questions in regards to the main measurements and things that we're going to be implementing, this is, how it's going to be done for now on until maybe next year. We don't know what's going to happen. But again, for now, this is what Eden Roc is getting ready to be open for July 1st with the measurements that we're taking. So now I'm going to go and live to the property, which I am going to ask and see if they're ready for me. Give me one moment.
So Carol can get now a new recipe because you just said that your cocktail was not up to what you expected. So let's see what we can propose.
Yep. Let's see what he says.
And I see, Carol, that you're just sitting in front of our other pool then, the one that we didn't see in the presentation yet, the one on the Eden Roc. So that's right. Now we're going to the beach and have a drink all together.
So I don't know if he can hear me. Oh, I see them in the bottom.
Yes, that is at the beach.
So you have any questions so far or?
Hi, Rosalynn. Hi,
hey, Adriano.
Hi.
We can hear you. How are you? Yes.
Hi. Oh, beautiful day.
Yes, amazing. Look at the beach. Look at the beach.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, the beach. Yeah.
So thank you everyone to be there in Eden Roc. So I'm so happy to welcome you in our paradise. And today we want to welcome you because we are nearly close to the aperitif time. And I have Alberto here, our barman. We want to get some cocktail for you. Then after I will explain you something. Until you make a cocktail, I will explain you something about what we're taking in place for our F&B. So then, Adalberto, hi, how are you? Stay with us, and we can make for you our signature cocktail, Eden Colada. It's a review of Pina Colada with typical and local Dominican product. So, I want to talk about something our F&B measure that we take in place with COVID-19. And we think it's very important to focus on 4 points. We get a lot of on distancing, hygiene, staff security, and review of our offer of menu. On the social distancing, did you see that we have a lot of space, and we're taking plus amazing and the review planning of our restaurant, and we take in place as well some new rules for all the staff for the guests. Contactless menu for everyone be available on every restaurant. Digital menu will be a nice option for everyone to push on the contactless as well payment at the end of the dinner, and all the staff we want to welcome in the same way as before. While with the menu, we review our menu, and we always using a fresh product in Dominican Republic, we use more and more. We change the menu many times per week and working with more and more special every days. Then our option as well is to personalize all the offer for every single rooms and every single family is coming with us. So for example, buffet, did you know it's not possible to now keep in place with a buffet, as we all the rules international, we say that it's not really not possible to make it, but we want to give our buffet on the dishes, for example. So I'm designing the new offer to making a nice stand of all the option of buffet that we added before directly in your table. So everything will be more private, everything will be more personalized, and that we does our job. So we are working on that. I hope that you like this option, and because we want to deliver the same quality at the same high level that we had before. On this case as well, we're thinking that it's very important to keep safe our staff for the guests that's coming here in Eden Roc. So I can assure that all the staff is staying in the same area of Eden Roc in our hostel, so they don't have any contact with outside Cap Cana area. So this is very important for our guests to be secure and to be sure that they don't have contact with other people. So we want to assure this to the guests. And in the other way as well, we now working with the completely product of hygiene certified EPA with an international supplier with Ecolab. So it's a guarantee for everyone that we have an amazing product for sanifies all the area of F&B from the opening and from the closing. So this is it's just improving something that we already do it before, but it's some guarantee for our guests. At the end, there's not much. It's our friendship and our awareness about the service. Room service will be very important for the new area of hotels. So we keeping to working on a new redesigned menu, private menu. Will be more and more possible to work with a private dinner with our old menu. So mean that if you want to eat something from our menu, you can dinner as well in your rooms, personalizing your dinner and improve our service that we can do it every night. Even the service will be all the plate and on the cover will be changed with the desechable new dishes, and we want as well keeping distance, serving our menu on the room service. All the menu room service will be digital, so the ordering as well we can do directly from the iPad that you have in your rooms, and even in the WhatsApp that we have a central point of room service. You can deliver it directly to your rooms. So this is one of the list of the point that we improved for the COVID. And I don't know if you have any question on that for us.
How many restaurants are on the property?
At the moment, we have 3 restaurants, and the capacity of the restaurant will be reduced to 1/3 of the normal capacity. So for make sure that all the distancing will be able to do it every day. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Anyone else have a question?
Cool.
My question is, are you going to be able to FedEx the cocktails to everybody so that we get them within the hour? Because I need one.
Yes, of course. Alberto is going now.
Please tell Stefano that I need one right now.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Stefano told me that you have an important appointment in Santo Domingo. It can be here today.
Okay.
So
Tell him hello. We miss him.
It feels like we need a soundtrack at this point.
Yeah, anybody got some background music? There we go.
The sound at the moment.
can almost hear the steel drum band right now.
Anybody
If you
got
have any
anybody wanna say
question,
something?
if you have any question, let me know. Huh? No problem.
Rosalynn, what are they making for us right now?
Sorry. They are making a piña colada at Eden. Hold on.
Eden colada.
Eden colada. Yeah, Adriano, can you tell us what is in there?
Yeah, we have coconut and we have coconut, Brugal rum, and we have pineapple juice and Midori. Fresh, alcoholic, and ready to drink.
Oh, Midori's got green stuff.
There's a place called
Ready?
Here we start with Eden colada.
And cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Oh,
I want
cheers.
one.
Me too, that's my
I drink
favorite.
for you if you want.
Can you share the recipe with everybody? Have you got a quick way to
I have
put
it.
in the chat box? You have? Can
Yep.
you put it in the
Rosalynn
chat box so we can all grab it?
Yes, of course, I have it. I can send you the, I send you the details of the recipe.
Okay.
It's very, very simple.
Yeah. I think everybody wants it. Can you put it in the chat box or can you dig it out that quickly? I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
hold on.
muted. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Did you hear me, Rosalynn?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Can you put the recipe up there on the chat box?
There you go.
Ah, thank you. And Midori is that green stuff, right? That sort of evil looking. And Midori is that green liqueur. Midori.
Chickpea water.
Chickpea water. Not sure we're going to have that.
Elon.
How important is the chickpea water?
Yeah,
Like
can you
St.
explain
Elon.
the chickpea water? Like, is it the water in the can of chickpeas?
Yeah, it's
No,
also
the
called
chickpeas just needed for make a foam. That's it.
Oh,
Because
And-
normally a lot of barman they put it inside white eggs, but we want to be vegan. That's why.
Katie, it's also called aquafaba.
Okay.
Aquafaba, yes.
can you buy that
Interesting.
as aquafaba in the store?
Even if you buy, you have just a bag of chickpeas, and you can wash the water and use it. This it's good. Nice quality of chickpeas is enough.
Really?
It's
Wow.
also a great egg substitute.
Yes.
Eden Colada.
Show us the beach again. Even
Yes,
though it
come,
makes
come,
us
come.
jealous, I think.
Oh, do a little walk around for us.
Oh, wow. So pretty.
You're ready too. Look at you. Love the shirt. Cute.
It's okay. You like it?
Oh yeah, no, we
Gorgeous.
don't. Look at that.
Can't you just feel that ocean breeze right
Hey.
now?
I know. So that's one of our restaurants next to the beach. So it's called La Palapa. Yep, and we have
Okay.
some outdoor.
Yeah, we have our deck, Palapa deck, brand new. So big so we can get even 40 people, nice distance, like 6 feet. So a lot of space in Eden Roc.
Seems like the Wi-Fi works on the beach.
Yeah. Showing as well our swimming pool.
This is awesome. It looks just like the photos from your presentation.
Isn't that amazing when that happens? Yeah.
Our swimming pool ready to welcome our guests. Okay.
Okay, Adriano, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a
We'll have a
night.
toast for you this evening.
Thank you.
I'm waiting you in the rock. Bye.
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 So, I mean, I wanted to just share my computer real quick again. I don't know if you guys have the chance to look at the videos that Carol was able to put on her website, but it's really like the latest events that we have done. So you can see, like, really, as you can see right now, like the property, how it is, and how it really turns into a beautiful party or place where an event can happen. So I'm going to share my computer right now, and just Mareke, just tell me when to flip for the next one. It's just a couple of pictures for her to explain really what she does.
Let's go there. I can't wait. And honestly, we have started today the countdown, 28 days to go, and I can't wait to go live on property again, because it's enough wait and we are ready, and I want to see people again, and I want to meet people again and show you this beautiful property. So go to the Palapa Garden, right? That's where we are, right after the Pina Colada.
Yeah.
So yes, this is, you saw La Palapa, our beach restaurant, and right besides is La Palapa Garden, where we do ceremonies a lot of times, wedding ceremonies or wedding renewals. So you see it's completely speaking to the ocean. It's just the couple in front of the sea and the family and the close ones saying, yes, I do. And it's just, I mean, there are not a lot of words needed, so switch. Let's go to the next. So
I did.
Yes, you did. So this will be the other option. This is right at the beach. I mean, it was a little bit what Adriano has shown to us. The beautiful sea as a background. We can sit the seats right to the sand for wedding couples that are a bit more fancy, because sometimes people say, oh, I want my beach wedding, but I don't want to have a sandy gown. So then we go to Palapa Garden. If not, for the fancy ones, we can just have it on this pretty white beach with your white dress, and I think it's very great. This is La Palapa, the restaurant inside. It was one of the weddings that we did, a themed wedding decorated with a pink roses. Let's go further. This is inside La Palapa, which we turned from the evening with a lot of lights, and the same flower decoration is outside. This was a themed wedding, and that's all about. There are no packages. Everything is really up to what the guest expects. So when the guest asks me, I want to sit with just my families and close friends right on the beach and have my lunch there, then you have it, because that's what we want. We want you to have your day. So it's all what your fantasy wants, and I make it happen. We make it happen. Let's go. So you see on the right side is La Palapa deck. So the brand new deck that's right beside La Palapa restaurant. So you can organize a cocktail reception there. We have the possibility to have a private dinner, private lunch. We can set music right beside, or you just have the sounds of the sea.
Sorry.
It's good. It's good. It's so keep on dreaming, even if the screen turns black. So it's only the sound of the waves already, for me, is the best music of all. What do you want more? So
yeah, I mean, this is actually the last picture, but we wanted to really show how we can set up for even a group or a wedding or a small incentive group. We have a ton of space. So again, I will invite you to watch the videos that I know, again, Carol put them on her website. Those are the last events, and of course, how the setup goes and how we turn everything into magic for our clients.
But then if we can see when Carol moves her head a little to the right or to the left, you see the other pool.
Yeah.
That would be the that would be Eden Roc pool. The other one where the villas are. So that's another space. Or as well, when Rosalynn moves, you can see the villas up there. This is a private lagoon, but there's a lot of magic. But the thing is, just watch the pictures and you really see the reality, and that's what it is. Eden Roc doesn't need filters. You just have the reality, and it's as beautiful as it can be. And honestly, I cannot wait to welcome guests back. It will be a bit tricky, I have to admit, because I want to spread. I want to spread the joy and fun that we can have, and it will be a little bit of a moment that we need to figure out how to be close, being distant. We have learned how to do it with a screen. We are very close now, being apart and all over the world. But we will come back on the 1st of July, and we will be in the same space. We still will respect all the social distancing. And I need to figure out how to make my smile view through the mask. So I need to find a transparent mask, because I think, I mean, how can you not? Catherine, can I just ask you to keep away the mask for 1 second? I want to see your beautiful smile. Here we are.
Kathy.
Yeah, no, you will see on the pictures that we shared, the presentations that we have, there are millions of places, because there is no limit. It's just your imagination, and whatever you want to create, we'll find a way to get it, because that's all about it. We want to make your dreams, your guests' dreams, the reality, because that's what that's my purpose. That's why I'm here for.
She's a magic maker.
I hope so. And the thing is as well that, as Carol said, she fell in love, I fell in love when I started working for this property, and you cannot fall in love. It's impossible. It's pretty, it's impossibly pretty, and it has possibilities for everyone. You need privacy. You have your villa. You want to go to the beach and have your own private seat and no one else around, and you will have that. And it will be a dream come true, I hope, very soon. Any questions from anyone?
It's just lovely. It is so beautiful.
Rosalynn, can you, I'm sorry, I blanked on your answer. Can you show the events video, or can you talk about the events you've had in the last couple of years?
I can show you. I can share the videos with you. I'm just going to share again my computer. And
this way people can see Marika's talent at creating. This is was not probably a solo effort, but tell us a little bit about this arts and music festival that you all hosted last year.
The Cana Dorada in January.
Yeah. What was that all about?
It was getting together the Hollywood and the Latin film world.
Okay.
Is it? No, that is another one.
Yes.
I know that is the...
Can you guys hear?
Yeah, that's the White Evening. It is. Rosalynn, you explain, I explain? I will go and explain a little. So this is the Garden of Eden, the cenote that we have on property. And out of there, they created a cinema, something that I would have never expected that could happen. But they made like a red carpet event on the pool where Carol actually sits now. There was all red carpet. And we had, this here is they built up a cinema for, back at that point, we could have 250 people on there. This here you see, we organized a white evening event on Punta, the golf course next by. So we built up constructions and it was all decorated all in white with a theme. This is another event that they had as well during the day on the marina. You will see up the setting. Some of the stars that we were happy to welcome. This is our lobby, the one that you saw before. So it just completely changed. The thing is that when we do events, the hotel does not look as the hotel normally looks, because the hotel looks as the client wants it to feel like. So they wanted a cinema and that's what they got. They wanted a red carpet all over the place. They got a red carpet, and it just turned into something very different. Yeah, it would be nice with a little bit of music. I don't know if anyone hears something. I don't.
No, there's no sound.
No. Okay, so please go and watch that video once again with the sound. It's a bit more different when I'm not just
talking.
Yes.
Well, your narration was useful.
And do not make me sing. And I won't sing or dance because I know I can't.
Somebody here, don't even put it out there, because somebody here is liable to break out in song Cafe West.
Oh, I need someone. Yeah, got up. Who's the one who sings a little song? No,
I'm kind of poking her because she's such a good sport about everything we do. So I don't know if she sings or not.
No, the thing is about this festival, it was the first version. The first edition this year, and we start working slowly to get the second edition. Obviously now with the actual situation we are in, we are not continue planning it, but wait for next edition. I mean, this one was amazing, but the second one I think will be going even bigger and better.
I think the other video, the one that looks like it's blue over here, that was a New Year's party, is that
Yes,
right?
Exactly. So let me just play this one.
Okay.
Sorry, my computer is very slow.
That's one of the downsides of these virtual events, isn't it?
It's Dancing Queen that you would normally listen to. I'm not singing either, but it's Dancing Queen. Imagine, everyone knows the song.
Yeah.
It was an amazing event as well. We had stars from Monaco, Monte Carlo, singing. We had neon party nights. We had Caribbean flair, but we had European flair as well, because it's to find the perfect mix of every continent, let's put it that way, is
yeah, you're really talented, Marika, and I know there are people on this call that are looking for your level of creativity and elegance, and the capability that your F&B team and the production folks down in the DR. I'm not sure they have the kinds of budgets that those arts festival people have, but I bet you've acquired lots of skills and resources through producing events like this, and I wanted everyone to be able to see your capability on food and beverage and how you can transform the space into entirely different environments. So I welcome you all to, this flyer is up on our website now. The recording will be embedded tomorrow, and I would invite you all to take a look at those videos if you didn't do it yet, because you'll be able to, if you're giving the DR any kind of consideration for an upscale incentive or event, you're going to want to see what their capabilities are down there. It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, and I think the setup of the property being very boutique, and as you see, we have so many different spaces that they're all different from each other. We have the villas and we have the beach, and then we have 2 lobbies, which gives us also the chance to have, like maybe, like say we have an incentive group that they just want to be at the villa. So we have only that set, totally different from the other side of the property. But again, everybody can go around and go to different restaurants. We don't have limitations for anyone.
Yeah, could you be a little more specific about let's think in terms not of weddings or social groups, but think in terms of corporate groups. What is your accommodation capacity in the villa community, and what is your accommodation capacity on the beach? And reinforce the idea that we're talking a 1-minute golf cart ride, not 20 minutes or anything like that. It's like really close by.
Yes, Marika, you want to answer this?
Yes. First of all, when I talk about corporate events, we are very out of the box. We are not a typical corporate event venue, because we would offer you a meeting at the beach, so a free open space, or we would turn one restaurant inside out to make it into an event space. So we are very flexible for that. In terms of capacities, we can easily, because we can use our outdoor spaces, and we can even use as well the Punta golf course next by, we can go up to 250 people. Because we do have the space, we can, we will then, yes, put a structure, an outside structure, and you would have the Caribbean feeling to a meeting. You would not sit into an event space, a closed event space. We are very much about offering different ways of getting people together and working together.
That's for sure. Do any of you have any questions? I'm thinking about Kim and Scott, who I believe Scott, did you visit with us when site was down in the DR a couple of years ago? Was that Kim?
It was me. I went down.
It was Kim, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we stayed after the site event.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Go.
Scott, I think you went to the dinner, didn't you?
I had to miss that.
Oh,
Okay.
Kim said it was amazing.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it is, it's like two properties in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim came back raving about it. Sounded very nice.
I think everybody who went over there after the site event was really surprised that of the elegance and intimacy and beautiful location and excellence of food. Everything about it was, yes, really surprising for the DR. I think a lot of us assume that everything in the DR are all-inclusive resorts that are quite large. This is just a terrific, intimate option with easy lift, easy access, and every kind of activity imaginable. So I love it, and I think it's a perfect solution for an upscale incentive, especially now that social distancing and keeping private is such a big issue. So 34 private villas, 5 ocean bungalows, and 26 two-bedroom beachfront suites. So clarify, please. Of the 34 private villas, that's 34 buildings, not 34 bedrooms, right? So if nobody wanted to share with anybody else, you could accommodate 34 couples in the villas. Is that right, Marika? Right. And the same with the two-bedroom suite. Even though they're two-bedroom suites, if it's one couple per suite, you can do 26 couples in that.
We could even use as well, the 2-bedroom beachfront suites can be divided into a 1-bedroom beachfront suite and a deluxe room if you want to, if you need more capacity. Or we could have as well, when you said 34 private villas, as we have the 3-bedroom and the 4-bedroom villas, which are very, very spacious, and each of every room has its own bathroom. We could even as well think about having couples in there.
So if you feel like your program, if you feel like your program is versatile enough to permit it, you can share some of these villas and suites and bungalows to expand your capacity. But if you have a small program, a 25 or 30 room program, then you can fit in either or, and you can do a contract with a choice. You can write contracts with your choice of location, or a mixed contract, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I mean, you can as well privatize one of the parts. You can do half buyouts. You can only buy out the beach part, where the beachfront suites are and the bungalows, or you can only buy out the villas part, where you have as well one private, the restaurant, and we have bars, and we have as well everything to make it all work in only that one part.
Yeah. My personal experience the last time I was there was I had my breakfast, because I'm not a public person, in the morning, and they would bring it in the morning to my pool because I was in a villa, and it was just bliss to be out there with the birds and the sun and the lovely fragrances and have my breakfast. It's such a treat. Someone wanted to ask again about the golf carts. Could you go over that plan, please, that applies to the villa occupants only? Is that right?
Yes, every private villa comes with its own golf cart. The 3-bedroom and the 4-bedroom villa gets with multiple golf carts, because that's for everyone to have the possibility to easily go to the beach. But we do have as well requests that people at the beach want a golf cart, and we do have facilities for them as well.
Can you take golf carts off premises to go to the equestrian center or the marina or one of the other restaurants?
Yes, you can go to the skate park, which is the adventure park there. You can go to the equestrian. The marina gets a bit further. Once is quite warm in throughout the whole day, so I don't know if you really want to sweat for 25 minutes because golf carts do not run that fast, and you need to recharge.
Yeah,
that as well is another thing. But there are possibilities to recharge everywhere.
How do you do about transportation for guests that want to go visit the equestrian center and the marina?
We bring
provide
them
a van?
there.
You have a van.
Yes.
You provide it. So
definitely.
Somebody asked about a preferred DMC. Is it true that you don't really need a DMC?
No. I mean, I've been asked so many times the DMC, and I said, what for? I mean,
Marika's DMC, Marcia.
Yeah.
Do you arrange?
Not a specific one. I mean, I can work with everyone, or I can work with no one, because we can make it all happen.
Yeah.
On ourselves.
Yeah.
And we really we have a very strong concierge team, which is a very big asset to our product. Everyone gets his own contact with and throughout the whole day, throughout the whole stay, so they can ask each and every thing they want, and the concierge will make it happen.
You want your group to go off site for a group event, to completely go away from the hotel and do something?
You can if you want to. I mean, you have honestly, it's not because I'm in love with this property, but I would not see a very big asset to go off property, because you can ride a bike, you can go to horse riding, you can have an adventure park, you can go into a cenote swimming, you can play golf, you can be at the beach, you can have spa treatments. If you want, of course, I mean, there are cultural tours, which I can recommend. I did them myself. You can discover the Caribbean, the Dominican Republic differently, how they do chocolates or tobacco. You can do other trips if you want to. It's all safe because we know with who we work. I wouldn't go off property.
Marika,
I could live there.
Marika, expand a little bit, because this addresses Marcia's question, and
yes,
Scott might be interested too.
Yes.
The equestrian center is amazing, and I'm not necessarily a horse person. That is not on property exactly, but it's a few minutes away from
7 minutes. 7 minutes with a driver.
Yeah, tell us what the capabilities for events, private events, are over there, and I don't know if you have any pictures of it, but it's beautiful.
We will definitely send you pictures if Rosalynn does not have them right on hand yet. Pictures? Yes, pictures on the equestrian center.
Oh.
Yeah. For example, one of the evenings of the film festival was organized there. They have different sections. They have different parts of the equestrian center. They even have a very wide polo field where we were used to do our wellness day. Global Wellness Day was organized there. So with a lot of activities. Then they have a field where they can organize, dinners.
We're putting you through your paces, Marika.
Well, I know, I do mostly incentive meetings, which a lot of us do. And I like to get my people off the property one day and one night, and they want to see the country where they are, and they want to see the culture. And, you know, so I have no doubt that staying at your property is very nice. But
that's my question, Marcia. Would you consider the equestrian center, which is not at the resort, but it's in Cap Cana? That's a totally different kind of experience involving horses and polo, and there's a restaurant over there, and it's
certainly a possibility. But people are going to want to go catamaran sailing or deep sea fishing or whatever. You know, there's people want the options to do different activities.
Sure. And there's another question here related to that. Are there charter yacht tours available? So can someone please talk to us about the capabilities at the marina?
Yes, we do have as well. There's one company, one trusted company that we always work with. They do, you can go morning fishing for example, a sunshine cruise. You can do cocktail events as well on a boat in the evening. You can go with a yacht out. We have private boats up to 6 normally. but we can have as well bigger boats. But normally it's like a group of 6 on a
Is
very
there a
big boat.
catamaran that can do a catamaran sail for, let's say, 50 or so people, 40, 50 people?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I have some pictures. If you want, I can share it real quick and you can see.
Yeah.
So Carol, I think what we need to do is explain to everybody that Cap Cana is a community, and Eden Roc happens to be a resort within that community.
Thank you.
So there's a lot to do within the community. So Marcia, your fear of not taking them off property, you are taking them off property when you go to the marina and the equestrian center. They're part of that Cap Cana community. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like a gated community is what it is. And it has everything you can imagine within that community. And then the property, Eden Roc, is the resort within that community.
Right. Thank you, Kim. Exactly.
Thanks, Kim.
I'm here.
There's a lot of stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see, these are pictures of our equestrian center. That's the Los Establos, that's what we call it. So this is what I have as a Cap Cana activities, meaning Los Establos, which is again outside the property, but is very, very close to that area. Then we have a skate park. You know, this is a catamaran that we were talking before. I don't know if you can see my pictures here. So see, they can host a party in here if you want on these boats. And then, well, bicycling, you know, like the bikes and hiking and all those things that are part of the skate park activities, the eco adventure. So again, there is so many things that you can do, even, you know, for a big group, to take them out and go to a skate park, for example, which is also in the community of Cap Cana. So we do have a lot of activities around it. And of course, our beautiful golf course. You know, we have a golf course like next door to us, and it's Jack Nicklaus 18 holes. So it's beautiful there. You can see the golf course even from our restaurants.
Thank you.
I know a long time ago I did in a program in the Dominican Republic, and I did donkey polo with my group. Everybody got on donkeys and played polo.
And would you do it again? Was it a good experience? I didn't do it yet. I mean, I will try. I'm here. How was it?
It was fun. It was funny. I mean, everybody had a good time.
I heard about, I mean, dune buggies. I wouldn't know. I didn't know about that.
And golf cart polo. You can do golf cart polo too.
Rosalynn, we had a question. How far is Santo Domingo, and do you have to fly? Or what transportation would you take if you didn't fly?
Well, Santo Domingo is like a 2-hour drive in a good day with no traffic. But also you can fly from Punta Cana to Santo Domingo, right, Mareke?
I mean, I would just take the car. It's very, I mean, the roads are very easy, just straight. And no, normally when we go, 2.5 hours, there are rush hours in the Caribbean that exist. But no, the easiest is with the car. But I mean, we do have as well the possibility to organize for you a private transportation. So could be very nice as well. You just have your air-conditioned limousine, and in 2.5 hours you're with us. So, and you still see through the windows a little bit of the other part of the countryside without flying. No, I wouldn't fly. I would drive with the car.
But have you driven in Santo Domingo?
No, driving in Santo Domingo is probably like driving in New York, but Rosalynn does it. So if Rosalynn can drive in New York, Rosalynn will be able to drive in Santo Domingo.
I know. That's why, you know, today, unfortunately, you know, Stefano, which is our general manager, he wasn't be able to join because he went to Santo Domingo this morning, and he thought he was going to be able to be back on time. He was having a very important meeting with the tourism board over there, and you know, he texted me. He said, "I'm still driving. So
let that be a warning, Anne. Why did you need to know about the Santo Domingo? Is there a reason why you would want to go there, Anne?
Yeah, I usually go there almost every November.
You do?
Kind of a mission trip.
Okay, well, you
And
know,
I keep saying one of these days I'm going to take some time
you're going to
off.
actually go to a resort?
Yeah, never happens.
Tell us about your nose. Is that just the light hitting it, or do you have that white stuff?
It's like zinc.
Okay, game on.
And it's starting to fade into my face.
We should have had a little more show and tell for Kelly Mack and Rosalynn today, but I'd like, before I turn it, well, no, let's go ahead and turn it over to Kelly Mack. It's a little after 5. Does anyone have any other questions of the team from Cap Cana? Does anyone feel like they might have opportunity for Cap Cana, please?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. How about you ScanSource girls? Where'd you go? Anne, are you the last man standing? How about
Am I the last one?
No. I don't know. Stacy and Katie and Wynn.
The cocktail was good though, I see.
It was going to be Chelsea and Katie, most likely, and Kim.
We're
still here.
Yep.
We're here.
Do y'all see an opportunity for Cap Cana for your incentives? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
so.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
would get in the plane right now and go if I could.
It's beautiful.
I love nothing more than to take a group there, or a group anywhere for that matter.
That's about to happen because one of you is going to win a 2-night stay, and I'm going to turn the floor back over to Rosalynn and Kelly McAllister to decide who it is that was the most in this week.
I'll let Rosalynn do the honors because she's certainly got the heavy bat this week, but I just wanted to announce everybody to say everyone looks great, and I know we're all anxious to be out in the sun and enjoying. So it's great to see that the Dominican is opening very soon, and we'll be in Cap Cana, I'm sure, as soon as humanly possible. I think December for myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's very important to really see the property and enjoy it and experience for yourself, because it's the only way that you can come back and really, you know, talk about it and really understand the concept again of a Relais Châteaux property as well. And we get, actually I get a lot of that. Sometimes, you know, they say like, oh, we are so used to a Relais Châteaux being in Europe and in the United States and these beautiful restaurants. You know, we never imagined that there is a Relais Châteaux hotel in the Dominican Republic. Well, yeah, we are in Cap Cana, but you know, it's very, very important for me as a director of sales to really point that out to a lot of my agents and a lot of people that I talk to, because that really changed the sense of how the services and all that it's done in our property, because we really need to follow some rules to be part of this. And if we don't qualify, then we're out, and we don't want that. So that's why our expectations and Stefano and the team, they are very, very good over there. And it's really amazing. You feel like you are in a totally different world when you are at Eden Roc. So it was very hard. I was like, put it on the middle to say who we think is, you know, the one that really goes into it. And I feel so bad because everybody is so nice here. But again, you know, if you really have a chance and opportunity, and please, if you need anything, you have my information and let me know. You know, if you are around in the Dominican Republic for something and you want to stop by, and we can host you for, I don't know, a drink or a whole dinner and a site, you know, you're more than welcome to do so, please. So the winner for the 2 nights for 2 people and the stay in one of the villas that is behind me, which is the luxury junior suite with their own pool, is Catherine West.
Oh, Kathy. Because she changed her outfit in the middle of the thing.
And storyline, I mean, there was a yacht.
There was a storyline. And it involved a drunken cruise of some sort. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, here's what I'd like to hear. I would like for Kathy, Anne, Stacy, Katie. who else, to take a selfie and send them to me, because your hats and your get-ups are adorable, and I want to put them up on our family Facebook page. Please do that. Can you do that for me, please? Or post it yourself, it's fine. But you guys are adorable. Again, and Teresa Lopez, cute as hell. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. And next week, we are going to be hearing from Gail McClurkin. Gail is the Global Sales Director for Auberge Resorts. And we're going to be celebrating the lifestyles of the rich and famous next week. So be thinking about your caviar dreams and your champagne appetite, or whatever that phrase was. We're going to be talking specifically about small resorts, and this was an example today, how small resorts can accommodate a private use buyout situation for your smaller events, and what extra level of discretion, comfort, and safety that will provide your programs, especially those that you're planning right now during the epidemic or the pandemic for next year, just to assuage people's concerns and to keep them comfortable with the idea of travel. So we're going to be talking about that next week with Gail. She's got quite a few beautiful small resorts, 50 to 100 rooms that might be great opportunities for you. And we're going to create a rich and famous atmosphere next week. So I want to see some outfits. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, but Kelly Mack, are you doing your sunglasses to Kathy, or do you want to do a separate pair of sunglasses today?
We bundled it all together today.
You bundled it together. Well, you know, Kathy, I think, got sunglasses last week. Why don't you choose?
No.
Something?
No, she
No?
didn't.
You
No.
didn't? How
No.
could that happen? What?
Last week.
All right.
Or Miller in the general store.
Yeah, but did you bundle it last week? I thought you gave a separate something. So well, okay. If she said, oh, Wynn got it last week. Okay, Wynn, keep trying, honey. All right, Kathy West, a pair of sunglasses and a trip to the DR. Well done and well deserved.
Thank you. Let me just put on my hat. It's not very Eden Roc because I won't welcome you like this, but I wanted a hat. I wanted one.
It's darling, and you're already there, but maybe next time.
Yes.
I was out of competition anyway.
And I know we're almost out of time, but I wanted to mention that this Friday's call will be a panel discussion with the folks from Wynn Resorts, who thereing this crisis pretty much wrote the book on how to reopen a hotel. And their cleaning standards, their 23-page cleaning standards book became the baseline to which many other hotel chains compared themselves and used as a footprint. So those people will kindly be on the call with us this Friday. We hope that you'll join us for that. We'll also hear about some incentive trends, and we hope to see you all at 4 p.m. on Friday.
Yes, please tell your friends. Terry White did a wonderful job of roping in one of her very senior 30-year history with the Wynn Company senior vice presidents. He will be on the call to take your questions. They open tomorrow. He told us this morning they had over 1,000 people expected in the hotel tomorrow. So this whole idea of social distancing in a large environment in a casino environment will be, I think, pretty interesting. I told him to, be the man on the street, try to interview people, take some pictures, let us know what's happening out there. And then Mike May from the Incentive Research Foundation will also be with us to touch on what he's hearing and seeing in the world of incentives. So please tell your friends, please show up for us on Friday. We want some big numbers. We want to have great participation. But thanks for joining us today, everybody.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Great job, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Carol.
Bye.